There's my chin, in case anybody wanted to see that. All right. I'm gonna try to get situated. There's my machine. Well, that's me. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, I think that works. All right. Hey. So I changed up my sewing, kind of like my whole setup for tutorials and stuff. And so I basically wanted to do this live so that I can kind of see what I have. Hey, Frankie. Hey, Jennifer. I'm trying to see if this setup is better than what I had before, or if it's worse, or, you know, I don't know. So I'm just kind of playing around today with the angles. I always get people telling me that they wish that they could see me sew more on my tutorial. So, but I just couldn't do it before because the way I had it before, I have a table that I do my tutorials on. And every time I go to sew, I actually have to turn off my camera, pick up all my stuff, walk over to my sewing machine, make that one little stitch, you know, sometimes a stitch at a time, and then go back to my station, turn on my camera, you know, back and forth, back and forth. So I never would record me sewing because then I would have had to reposition my camera as well. You know, I would have to take the camera down, put it on the stand up by my machine, and it was just too hard. So I finally think that I've found a way to set it up to where I can have the camera on my workstation and also on my machine. So when I do my real tutorials, I mean, I won't be in it. I'll zoom it out so that I'm not present. I don't want to be there. I don't want to be on the camera. So I think this is what the setup's going to be. So that's kind of what this live was for today. So anyway, what's up, y'all? Happy, what's today? Thursday? Happy Thursday, everybody. I hope you're having a good day. Let's see. Okay, so I was trying to, Linda, I'm trying to stay busy. All is good. This is how I try to keep myself from freaking out when I have a lot to do. Like, all is well, all is well. But no, actually, I feel great. Yesterday, I was able to do a fun sew. Um, you know, it's always nice when you're sewing something that you find fun instead of just working or, you know, I don't know. But anyway, so today I feel great. I don't know, I just feel rested and not as stressed out as usual. So that's always a good thing for me. I was hoping that I could put this on my computer, but I just when I feel like I'm getting better at the whole YouTube live and everything, I find out that I'm not because right now I wanted to be able to see this live on my computer while I record it, and I can't pull it up on my computer. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I don't have time to figure it out. Oh, I think I see me. Okay, great. Yeah, I wanted to be able to read the comments. So, hey, Jadira. Okay, perfect. Okay, so today I am working on this circle bag. It's a free pattern by Sallie Tomato. I think that's too close. Sorry, y'all. I'm still figuring out the angle. All right. Is that okay? And then I'll probably put a light on over here. Maybe I don't need a light. We'll figure it out. Okay, so this is a clear bag by Sallie Tomato. It's a custom order. I'm doing it a little different than the way I did it last time, so I'm kind of winging it as I go. So I don't really know what I'm doing right now, but we'll figure it out as we go. I find that I sew best when I just start sewing. I don't know why. If I start trying to make too many plans, I get a little bit confused and, you know. What are y'all working on? Anybody else working on anything today? Jadira, your circle bags look awful. I bet they don't. Hey, Heather. You know, but I will say I feel like some of my circle bags look pretty awful too. So, you know, maybe it's not us. Maybe it's the circle bag thing. Oh, man. Oh, okay. I'm about to say I have the wrong color thread, but that's because I'm doing... Okay, I got it. I'm going to make a strap really quick. I've already got that cut out. Yeah, circle bags are hard. And you know what I think the problem is with the circle bags? It's not exactly that it's a circle. A reading day, nice. Oh, Heather, I'm sorry you're having a grumpy day. What was I going to say? Oh, I feel like the thing about circle bags is that when it's where the gusset meets the zipper gusset part, right? I feel like whenever the seams meet, that's where we start to have those issues on the circle, because now you've got some pulling and some tugging going on, and it makes it it messes with the shape of the circle, right? That's what I always feel the issue comes in, is right where those gussets and stuff meet. So one thing that I try to do is not use too heavy of a material when making a circle bag, and also making sure that I keep my interfacing away from my seam area. And I think that those things kind of help as much as can be expected to help. I don't think we can completely make making a circle bag easy. It's just not meant to be. Oh, Jadira, I want to make a yes, I want to make a sunglass case. I keep saying that I want to do that, and then I forget. I can't wait to see it. Are you gonna post it when you finish it? I've seen a couple of patterns that I like. I just need to pinpoint one of them and pick it and just do it. Because I'll talk about it all day and then I'll never have an eyeglass case. That's a good Christmas present, right? With Christmas coming up, because who doesn't need a case? Everybody has either sunglasses or glasses. So I think that that's a pretty practical gift to make, and it's probably fast. So I definitely need to get one with the holidays coming up so I can get started whipping out some of those. Jadira, if you're not working or you're not too busy, if you have time, do you want to drop the link to the sunglass case that you're making, just so we can check it out? I'm very interested. Oh, my thighs are all hanging out. Y'all wasn't gonna tell me? Yeah, the gusset. Oh, Heather, the Moon Dance notebooks. I think I know what you're talking about, but there's so many of notebook patterns. I can't be sure, but yeah, that's another good one. A notebook. Yeah, because in the past I've tried to say I'm going to make everybody a bag, and then I just wind up getting overwhelmed and upset And then I wind up not making half of anybody anything. And at the last minute, I'm in these streets trying to buy a Christmas present. So this year I said I'm not going to stress myself out like that. You know, I'm either going to give out a bag that I've already made for a tutorial that hasn't sold, or I'm going to make a fun little gift. You know, I'm not doing whole bags anymore. I ain't got time. I also want to do some what do you call it? That you wear at night, the eye patches, not the patches, but you know, the eye, whatever things you put on at night. So my daughter, Lola is 5, y'all, and she got one of those little eye cover, whatever things at a little birthday party that she went to a few months ago. And ever since she got it, she is obsessed with it. She wears it every night. And if she can't find it, it's a problem. Like, we're searching until we can find it and she can put it on. And I just think it's the funniest little thing. Like, she's 5. I didn't care about that when I was 5. But she will not go to bed without it now. Like, it's her. She is obsessed with it. So now I'm like, okay, now I want to make some because she's just so excited about it. So I think it would be so cute to make some myself. So I've been thinking about just drawing up a pattern for it. I know there are a few out that I've been meaning to check out. I haven't gotten around to it, but I was like, this is pretty simple. If I just draw it up myself, then I can make it sure that it is the exact size for her face. So I don't know yet. If y'all have any patterns, the little sleep eye, whatever you call them, please drop the link for me. I would really appreciate it. But yeah, that's another little easy sew for a Christmas present, right? I'm all about not stressing out this year. That's my goal. 2023, I said that I was gonna stop being so stressed out and stop making unrealistic plans for myself. It's hard. I'm a yes woman. I like to tell everybody yes, but I wind up biting off more than I can chew, and then I just feel horrible, and then I stress, and it just becomes a thing. So I said this year I'm gonna work on not setting myself up for failure. And so I am, you know, changing gears on Christmas gifts. Only easy stuff this year. No, I don't see any links. I don't see anything, boo. Anybody else have any suggestions for fast, easy sews for gifts? Things to sew, things to make? Heather, the notebook that you're talking about, an eye mask. Thank you, Heather. What is wrong with me? God bless. An eye mask. Duh. Yes. Heather, the notebook that you made, was it really fast? Like, honestly, like super fast? Because I'm making a bag for Lola's teacher. I'm doing Jill's pattern and the jazz, and I'm modifying it a little bit with but anyway, I want to make a little. I bought a notebook for the teacher, and I want to make a little notebook cover. I was just going to make up a pattern myself based off of the size of the notebook that I got, but I'm interested if that pattern you made is really fast. I want something easy. You know, I can't make it too good because this is just a new school year, you know, teacher gift. It's not even Teacher Appreciation Week yet, so I can't set the bar too high. I can't make it too good. I gotta leave some room for, I don't know. Okay, okay, that's what I was trying to see. So we cannot see my sewing machine right now, so that's not great. I've got to get it where everything shows at one time because I don't want to be moving stuff around while I'm, you know, while I'm recording. I'm going to figure it out. Bear with me. Thank y'all for your patience. So will that show here while I'm working? Yeah. This light, is it annoying? I feel like the light was annoying. Okay. It's the Frame It by Simple Offer Stuff. Okay, thank you. Okay. And is it waiting for it? Okay. Thanks, Jadira. Thanks, Heather. I'm gonna have to check those out. I have a question. Does it look better with the light off, like right now, or is it better when I turn the light on? I feel like the light on is a little bit too direct, but I don't know. Hey, Lori. What do y'all think? Leave the light on or turn it off? On. So that's on. I don't know why. I felt like it was a little harsh when it was on. Okay. All right, let me get this going. So what's everybody up to? What's going on? Ooh, my big head in the way. Put it on a 5. Oh, I guess I gotta turn it on first, right? Loser. Let's put it on a 4. I hate when this pulls like that. This week I'm working on pouches with keep fun. You know what I was thinking? I have a bunch of projects that I started that I never finished, from years ago. And I know that a lot of people do. I was thinking maybe it'd be fun if we scheduled a sewing event, like one night where, and we can make a series out of it, like every couple of months, you have to pick something that is in a cabinet or in a drawer that you started on and never finished, and you have to make it, that night for that sew along. I think that'd be fun and also help us get rid of some projects that, have just been hanging out. I have so many. So many. No, not just bags. Anything. Anything that you started and then never finished. Like we can come up with a cool name for it. I don't know, we can find a name. But yeah, like anything that you started and didn't finish, like let's get it knocked out. Oh, Heather, that's another good idea. Yeah, yeah. I feel like that can be two completely different events because we both have so many of both, right? I have so many projects that I need to finish, and I also have so many patterns that I need to start. So maybe we can do two different series, or we can combine it. Jadira, you sew clothes? Oh, I want to start sewing clothes. How long have you been? Is it? How long have you been sewing clothes? Do you feel like it's super duper hard? I made a pair of shorts once, and I just took a pair of shorts that I already owned, and then made the shorts, and they didn't come out bad at all. Um, it was a little short in the crotch area, so I never really wear them. They kind of gave me a wedgie. I don't know what I did wrong, but I couldn't figure it out, because I just kind of free did it. But yeah. All right, that was easy. In case anyone is wondering about this table, this is a top stitch table. I found it on Etsy, and it's by Relic Designs, and it has a edge guide that just makes sewing straps and just staying on the correct seam a breeze. I absolutely love it. I have a review for it somewhere in my on my YouTube channel. We all have patterns. Yeah, we all have patterns. Yeah, quilting just seems a little bit too difficult for me. But yeah, it can be any project that we're working on that needs to be finished. It doesn't have to be a bag. Yes, pajamas. Thank you. I think I got this from jeez. It either came from Crazy Chic Vinyl, the group that Jackie has on Facebook, or it came from Bolt's Bags. I can't remember because I got stuff from both of them at the exact same time. But I did a review in my tutorials. I did a unboxing, and so it'll be on that video. But it was one of those two. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's really not yellow. It looks like it under this light. It's more of like a between mustard and goldish color. But it's really soft. It's great. I love it. So I think I'm going to bind the outside of the circle bag. I've never binded a circle bag before, but as far as on the outside, last time I binded it on the inside, and I wasn't in love with it. So I think that this time I'm gonna bind it on the outside. I hope that it works. Linda, no, I didn't. I have not made the Sophia satchel. Isn't that by Maggie 55, if I'm not mistaken? I'm pretty sure she does not allow tutorials on her bags. On her patterns, I mean. So, yeah, no, that would never happen. I think all of her patterns come with great tutorials from what I've heard. So, if you get the pattern, you're going to be fine. I think I need to change this to purple. Hey, so Terry, this is a Yamata 1341 cylinder arm walking foot. Ooh, that's a mouthful, right? I love her. I've had her for a couple of years now, and she is my baby. It's very similar to the Thor 1341. It's almost identical. I will say that I had the opportunity to sew on a Thor 1341 when I went to the Sew Magical event. And I will say that I'm trying to do something, change my thread, and I'm sorry if my butt is going to pop up in the camera. I'm going to try to not do that, but it may happen. I had a chance to sew on the Thor 1341, and if I could go back in time, I would have gotten that instead. It just is a little bit smoother of a sew. It's hard to explain. It just felt smoother. Also, this table that I purchased, I think the Thor comes with the table, so I wouldn't have had to purchase it. It would have been included. And I also think that there is an option to get a laser on the Thor. So you get a few more perks with that. And also the guy that works over there is super cool. I believe his name is Sam. He was at Sew Magical with I live in Texas, so maybe that's why. I actually was looking at purchasing the Thor from, what am I doing? This is not right. I was looking at I'm threading my needle, in case anybody wants to see that. It's not really exciting, but some people are interested in the workings of a industrial. Anyway, the string comes from up here, and yeah, he was really cool. He was really nice and helpful and all of that. So, but anyway, I had been looking at the machine on Sunny's website, and that's what I had narrowed it down to. But I live in Houston, and it's about a 4.5, 5-hour drive to Sunny. So I had, you know, I didn't want to pay for the shipping when I was not that far away. It's like $200 or $300. I was gonna make the drive, but I also didn't feel like making the drive. So, right the week that I was gonna go ahead and purchase it, I was driving around Houston for looking at fabric stores, and I found a place, Sunny Sewing, that actually sold industrial machines that I didn't know about. So I went in there and saw this, and they let me, they sat down, showed me how to work it. They let me sew, play around with it a little bit. And I wound up purchasing it from them because I was like, it's almost like the exact same machine that I've been stalking online for the past few weeks. And I won't have to pay for the shipping. It's right here. It came with a warranty, so if I had any issues, they would come to come to my home free of charge and blah blah blah. So it just made more sense for me to purchase this. But yeah, I love it. Pretty awesome. Oh, Linda, you say you're watching a tutorial. Okay, perfect. Kaleen, you got your sequins. I can't wait to see it. So Terry, do you make a lot of bags? That's the main thing I think when it comes to deciding if you're gonna get a cylinder arm. If you really truly make a lot of bags, I think it's worth the investment. Um, for sure. I wouldn't. I mean, machines are expensive. Cylinders and even not cylinders, they're all expensive. So if I was going to be purchasing a new machine anyway, spending thousands of dollars, then I definitely would recommend getting a cylinder. This machine cost me about $3,000. I think that's about what the Thor runs as well. But yeah, if you make a lot of bags and you're planning on getting a new machine anyway in that price range, I do think that you should get the cylinder. It just makes everything so much easier. Like I always tell people, when they compliment my bags or they're complaining about how their bags look or what they can't do, I'll always say, y'all, it's not that much you most of the time. It's probably the machine. It's the machine, so it matters. And being able to get in these the corners of the bags and being able to rotate it over, it makes a big difference. And even like using this for the seam allowance, whatever, whenever I don't need a perfect seam or not even a perfect seam, but I don't need the measurement from this, having this open really makes the biggest difference, especially when you're doing that final top stitch. Being able to just get that bag and move it around that part of the cylinder arm is going to change the game. Like, I can't even explain what a difference it made for me when I first got this machine. And if you sew with a lot of vinyl and leather, like a thicker vinyl, then yeah, I absolutely think that you should get it. I think I'm going to put a few seams in here just because it's clear, and I'm not going to be... I was thinking about binding. Okay, so if I'm not being lazy, what I think I should do is, because this gusset is clear and I was just gonna, leave it. I think that I should bind the tip of this before I think I should bind the tip of this before I add the gusset. I think that would make it look more finished. I was being lazy, but I think that's what I need to do. And then she wants this color incorporated. Stop being lazy, Ray. I'm going to cut it slightly shorter because I am going to be putting a binding around the outside, so that'll help a little bit with all of that bulkiness. I'm so weird. I buy stuff to use when I sew, and then I want to use it because I don't want to run out. Is that weird? I buy all of the things. I have so much double-sided tape right now. I probably have 4 rolls, and I never want to use them because I'm like, well, then I won't have it anymore. What's wrong with me? And then they wind up going bad because they're too old. Like, it's crazy. Very weird, right? I just want to buy all the things and just keep them in my drawer and look at them and know that they're there if I ever need them, but don't use them. Hey, Samantha. I mean, even if it's a lot, even if it's a hobby, if it's something that you do, you know, whether you are doing it for fun or not, it's fine. You know, we don't have to have a business to justify purchasing something to do what we're doing better. As long as you have disposable income, then I say go for it. It definitely makes it more enjoyable. If this is a hobby that you like to do, having that cylinder arm is going to make the sewing process more enjoyable. It's fantastic. I have that song in my head. You can take my hair and dress me anywhere. Come on, party, let's go party. Yeah. Oh. Now I know why tape is sold out. Girl, it may be me. It may be me. Holy. Thinking. What I could have done differently. I should have done that in my off-white thread. That's all good. Instant regret. I gotta learn how to place my stuff now that I am doing this different setup. Y'all gotta help me. Tell me when I'm not on camera. So more right here. Okay. Lori, you just got the juju pattern? Yeah, you should definitely do it. That's another one that's fast. I love fast patterns. I don't know, like I just that's what I want nowadays. I don't want to stress. I don't want to take 3 days. I want to be able to get in and make a bag in one day. You know, sometimes I feel like some of these pattern designers, how do I say this? And I'm not being nasty. This is what I think sometimes when I see the patterns. I feel like some of them are making the patterns a little bit more difficult on purpose. Like I don't know, like almost as if it's a good thing when their pattern is a little bit more difficult. Like it makes it, I don't know, cooler when it's difficult. I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say. And this is no shade. I'm just, my opinion. And you know, I hate a difficult bag. I hate a difficult bag. I want sewing to be fun. Oh, I don't want to be stressing out. I don't want to be sweating. I don't want to be, oh, I just want it to be easy and I want it to be fast. And I still want it to look great. And that's what I want in my life. And the Juju is one of those bags. It's very simple. It's very fast. And it still looks great. So yeah, you should definitely pull that out. You'll get it done in one sitting. You know what I mean? Like, you don't, it's not one of those patterns where you have to actually even take a break in between finishing it. You can sit down, start to finish, and be done in a couple of hours. All right, now let's see what happens. Heather, yeah. Coats are easy. And they still look really nice. Then I'll switch it over like that. I think I'm going to try to sew right on top of that. No, I lied. I'm going to try to sew on the edge. I think I want it to be on the inside of that. Jadira, oh no. I feel your pain because I ran out of clear vinyl too when I was making this bag. I had to make a run to Joann's to pick up some more. And it actually wasn't bad at all. It was well, I mean, I guess it was the normal. It was about $9-10 a yard. And I got 16 gauge. So yeah, Joann's has some. Hobby Lobby has it too. Oh yeah, you said you found some. Yeah, I've gotten some from Hobby Lobby as well. Hobby Lobby for the win. To go right on the edge of this one. Oh, y'all. I think I'm gonna stop doing I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna stop doing custom bags. I feel like I've outgrown it. Just wears me out. I'm not excited about it anymore. Like making the same stuff. I don't know. I just need to reevaluate my business, I think. We shall see. We shall see. Come on, Bobby. Why is that song stuck in my head? Yeah, 16 gauge is great. Yeah. Yeah. I've been trying to justify it in my head because sometimes I'm like, yeah, it's not fun, it's stressful, stop. But then I'm like, Rayvon, who do you think you are? Like, work never is, or not never, but work isn't always fun, and work is sometimes stressful, you know? So I'm like, maybe you need to get over yourself and realize that's just what it is. You're not going to just be happy working all the time. So I'm torn between saying screw it and saying, you know, suck it up and do what you need to do. Be grateful that at least it's something that you like doing, even though you may not like doing that specific one. You do like sewing, so you know, be grateful that you at least get to do something that you like. So I keep going back and forth with it. We'll see. It just takes so much time, you know? That's the problem. Like, even if you charge a decent amount for a bag, it just takes so much time. So that's what I'm thinking of is, okay, the time that I could be doing something else. Like, this bag I charged $170, which isn't, you know, it's bad. It's not bad. But I'm just like, it took me 2 days. You know, I started yesterday. I had to drive to Joann's to get this vinyl. Another day of sewing it. I don't know. I just feel like 2 days for $170, and that's not, you know, I have to pay for the product, so I'm really not taking home 100 and I don't know. I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. Yeah, Lori, that's the fun part to me as well, is when I can just create something and it just takes the fun out when I have to follow very specific demands on a bag. But again, it's work, so I guess it shouldn't always be fun. But yeah, I do contract uh, as well to supplement my income, because obviously making bags is not rolling in the dough. And so it just gets hard to sometimes when I have events that I would like to go and work where I know I can make you know, between $500 and $1,000 in one night, and I'm like, oh, I can't do that because I have to work on this pattern again for 2 days for $170. You know, no shade, but those are the thoughts that go on in my head. Same thing with the tutorials. You know, I want to do a lot more tutorials, but I just don't have the time, and that's what I'm thinking is I could be working, making this income, or I can be doing what I enjoy doing just for the love of it, and not being able to buy my baby some shoes. No, just kidding. My baby is very well taken care of. All right, let me get this. What time is it? I gotta get my baby from the. Oh crap! Hey, Dave. 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 I may have to go, y'all. I didn't realize it was 3:30. Get my baby off the school bus. I don't know if Dave is a conference call. If he can grab her. Jadira said it was so stressful I stopped. Yeah, it can be stressful. It really can. Sorry if I'm yelling in y'all's ear. I just thought about that. Hey, Dave. 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 I know you hear me. Are you able to get Lola? Are you going to get her? Okay, I'm recording right now. Thank you. I didn't know. Ow! Oh, look. Just ran into my camera, no big deal. Yeah, if you charge what it actually costs, nobody will be able to afford it. And that's the thing. Especially when, I feel so bad when I go in the store and I see these bags for so cheap. And I'm like, my gosh, I could never. It makes me just sad. When I go in the store and I look at all the bags, they're so nice and so pretty. And they're like $15 and I just get sad. Like, what am I doing? I could never compete with that. And that's why I feel like, that's one of the reasons that I feel like it causes me to stress and makes me not want to do it, because in the back of my head, I'm thinking, what is the end goal here? Like, I can never compete with that because I can never make my bags that cheap. So it just kind of screws in my head. Get in my own head. I got to get out of my head. And that's why when I make it for fun, you know, it's better, because then I feel like I can charge whatever I want, because I really enjoyed making it and I love the finished product so much that I feel comfortable charging, you know, $300, because I felt like I got creative with it and really made something nice, as opposed to just putting something together. All right, anyway, so I am going to get this attached. I think I'm going to like it with the binding. I've never done a clear back with binding, but I think it's going to, I've never done a clear circle. I think it's going to be cute. I made a few changes, so I hope, so usually, the last time I did the circle back, speaking of, somebody said earlier that they don't like circle backs, they never come out right. I never liked the circle backs either, because I feel like, or whenever I would do the zipper, I would use 2 pieces of fabric so that the underside wouldn't show. And then I felt like that warped the shape of my bag, if that makes sense. So what I did for this one is I used transfer paper, you know, transfer vinyl that you use on to make, you know, shirts or the letters, the words, whatever. I use that on the back underside so that it wouldn't show the back of the fabric, which is white, but also it wouldn't be as thick as 2 pieces of fabric. And I do feel like that's going to help with the shape. So kind of pumped about that. I like to use the metal clamps when I do clear vinyl, because they just hold better, right? Because that clear be trying to shift on you, honey. I ain't got time. But these metal ones from Amazon, they have such a strong grip that I don't have that problem when I use them. Please fit. Please fit for me. I would really appreciate it if you fit for me correctly. Oh, that's a bop. What if I put the midpoint right there? I feel like I'm losing my memory. I literally just did it and I don't remember where I did it. Nope. Thank you. Thanks, Jadira. Thanks, Lori. Um, yeah, Jadira, I saw someone do it on the fobs, you know? Is that what they call them? The fobs? The the keychains, whatever. And then I was thinking it's kind of the same idea, right? So that's what I did. And it worked, girl. Heather, yeah, I'm there with you on mommy has caused me to lose my memory. I struggle like not even funny. Not even funny. Speaking of motherhood, did y'all was anybody on the Lauren live this morning? Oh my gosh, I had to mess with her. Her little baby is so adorable. It just reminds me of Lola being in here when I'm trying to record and stuff. A lot of the time she's here. She's not here as much because now she's in school. But before, you know, she was home all the time with me recording. And I just spent a lot of time editing her out of my videos. Um, it's just a challenge recording with a child. I remember when one of my videos I didn't quite edit her all the way out, and a lady got on my thing and told me that I was so unprofessional. She could hear a little child making noise and talking during my video, and it was unprofessional of me. And I just laughed so loud, like, girl, I never claimed to be professional. Okay, let me tell you that. I'm going to be one of the most unprofessional people y'all ever have met in your life, okay? But anyway, her daughter was on there, and it just made me giggle because been there, done that. And she's 3 years old, and she was having a little, you know, 3-year-olds have their little fits. And so she was on a live, so she had to abruptly stop. And I just thought it was so cute. I love seeing other people out there in the sewing community that have young kids because, yeah, because it's just real life. That's what I like about the sewing community. It's other. I don't have any friends in real life who sew, so all of y'all that I meet online, it's like you've become my sewing friends. And especially when I see kids, you know, it just feels like, okay, that's what I'm dealing with. I'm not alone. I'm not the only person who has a kid tearing up their sewing space while they're trying to get stuff done. Like, it's fine. Okay. I feel like the shape is a little off, but I don't know if it's just me. I don't know. Right there, something's not. I stress over everything, in case you haven't noticed. What can I do different to make this? Maybe it's fine. I think it's okay. It is what it is. All right, and I'm just going to sew this at about 1/8 of an inch seam allowance because I'm going to go back over and bind it. This is times when having that cylinder arm definitely comes in handy, right? Because clear vinyl likes to scooch and move around, and if this was a flat bed right now with this being up, it would be trying to scoot as I go around those curves. So having this open under here is definitely a bonus. For sure. So when I do my gussets like this, another thing I love about these clamps is that they have this little piece right here. And you know how sometimes if you're using stiff material, the material kind of wants to shift as you're going around that gusset. I like to hold on to the tip of this because it's kind of like, I guess, when you have those tools but it's almost like having a tweezer. And I hold on to that when it's trying to start moving, and I just kind of pull it, and it keeps it, you know, going so that it's right on line with the edge of my my foot. So that's another bonus that I love about these clamps. I use it to maneuver my material while I'm sewing with it. They do leave marks on this clear vinyl, so the only reason I am using it on this clear vinyl is because I know I'm going to be binding on the outside of that. Don't put this on clear vinyl if you're going to be leaving it exposed. I don't want you to be like, she said to use this. No. I don't want that responsibility, honey. Again, these clamps are from Amazon. I think I have them underneath, I think I have them underneath all of my videos. I put the same links on the bottom of just the items that I like to use from Amazon. So not on this video, but any other tutorial of mine. If you look on the bottom, I have the link to these. I'm pretty positive I do. I feel like I should put a few clips in here because it's doing some weird stuff and I don't like it. And I don't want any problems today. So just stop it. She said chew on that. It's live and it's life. Bye, Jadera. Hey, Deborah. Yeah, the clear vinyl gets tricky. Yeah, girl, it's a circle bag from Sallie Tomato. It's a free pattern if anybody wants to try it. It's free and it has a tutorial. Duh. Unzip it, Ray. I'm like, why am I struggling so much? Definitely is easier to do a circle bag if you unzip it. I think that's for any gusset with a zipper, to be honest. Why is it doing this? It's bunching up a little bit. And it is sincerely giving me the blues. It's fine. So I don't always tell myself. It's fine. Everything's okay. Even when it's not, right? No one's gonna notice they are. You'll do better next time, you won't. No, I'm just kidding. Those are what, oh, the voices in my head, I tell you what. Why is it bunching up so much? It's another thing about sewing with vinyl, you know. The vinyl is very stiff, so if you're using the material with the vinyl that has a little bit of stretch to it, guess what? It's gonna bunch up. It is what it is. I don't know what else to say. Have y'all made the purse pile? Did somebody just say purse pile? No, it's not sticking to the arm at all. My purple vinyl has a little bit of stretch to it. So as I go around the curve, it's starting to bunch up because there's more, it's being pushed, you know. The vinyl is very stiff and there's no stretch. And the purple has a little bit. So it's just I'm getting more and more purple material as I keep going. So it's leading to a little bit of like pleating going on. which ain't cool. I should have clipped my clear vinyl and stretched it out before I started. That's what I should have done. I'm going to do that right now just for the little piece that I have left right here, because the clear vinyl will stretch a little bit if you work it. So I'm going to put some slits and stretch it out a little bit, and that should fix that problem for the most part. Yeah, that's much better. I should have done that from the beginning. Okay, everyone, what is the fastest wallet that you have ever made? The fastest wallet you have ever made. And while we're talking about wallets, again, I want all of the things that I make to be very fast and very easy to make. With that being said, do y'all like wallets? I'm so country. I'm listening to myself. Do y'all like, I'm from Louisiana, so do y'all like wallets that have exposed edges, or would you rather have a wallet pattern that takes a little bit longer to make with no exposed edges? How do y'all feel about that? I'm really curious. And also, the wallets. How do you feel about the card slots? I personally hate making card slots. But not only do I hate making card slots, I have never in my life went to purchase a wallet and was looking for like hella card slots. I typically only use about 3 slots in anything that I have, wallet or purse. I only use like 3 of them. I don't carry a lot of stuff around with me, and even if I do, I just double it up. But a lot of the wallets these days have so many card slots, and so I'm curious, am I just the only one that doesn't really use a lot of card slots, or am I the weird one? Do y'all love these bags with these 12 and 20 card slots, or would you be okay getting a pattern that had maybe 4 slots in it? How do y'all feel about it? Again, this is no shade to anybody. These are just things that I really be thinking about when I be sewing. Keeping clear vinyl clean while I'm sewing it. Oh my God, I hate it. Oh my God, there's a pleat. That makes me so sad. I'm hoping once I get my bias tape over, it won't be as noticeable. No exposed edges, no cord slots, And love enclosed with zipper. Lori said, you can take all that crap. I love it. The flip clutch pattern has the best. Okay. I don't have that many cards, so a few cards don't work for me. Yeah. I'm about to learn a zip around wallet. Okay. Hey, Tammy. No expose, no expose. Flip clutch. Okay. So I need to check out this flip clutch from Spencer. The NCW. Depends on your definition of fast. Yeah, you're right. Is it sticking to the arm? Maybe lessen the pressure foot. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Deborah. No, the presser, I have my foot on a 4. It's very high. It's just the vinyl has a lot too much stretch compared to the vinyl. The vinyl has too much stretch compared to the clear vinyl. My foot is you see how this is here. So I've got about 1/4 of an inch height on my foot right now. So unfortunately, it's just the vinyl. It's okay. I learned my lesson. On the next one, I'm going to clip my vinyl at the top and stretch it out before I do it. And that's going to help make up for that. So a lot of people don't like exposed edges. Okay. I like exposed edges. I just don't like to do them. So I guess I don't like them. My definition, okay, I guess my definition of fast is like I want to be able to pull out my materials, cut it and sew it within like 2 hours when it comes to a wallet. That's what I mean by fast. And in order to do that, usually you need exposed edges, unfortunately. But then it's not quick anymore, right? Because now you have to go and treat those edges. So either way you lose, right? Sewing just isn't fast. I guess I just need to get over it and just acknowledge that. Right? It's not a fast thing. I haven't made the purse paw yet, and everybody makes it. I need to get with the program, I guess. The NCW is a fast, so once you get going into it and you kind of, you know what I mean? Like whenever I've had to make them back to back for orders, it became something that was fast. So it's once you learn it, it can be a fast sew. There we go. Okay, so I need to get on this flip clutch. Thank you, Samantha. I have to check that out. Purse pile. Oh, Tammy, thank you so much. So I need to make the purse pile. Yeah, you have to edge code. Over 50. Wow, that's awesome. How does everyone price it? Binding is the bane of mine. I love the purse pile. I'm used to it, but they don't look smooth. Maybe I'm missing something. Lori, yeah. They're hit or miss. Yeah, I really feel like I'm missing anything. Deborah, you're funny. Lori, they do bad. Yeah, Deborah, you have to do the base first. Who is that? Leslie, what programs do you use? If you go, Leslie, are you in my Baggy Baddies group on Facebook? Because if you are, one of our admin, Sherelle, she put together a really great post on pricing, and she has a program that she uses that she linked, and it breaks down every little thing. Like it takes all of the guesswork out. So I highly recommend you checking that out. If you go to, I actually have it pinned at the top of Baggy Baddies. So just go to the featured post up there and you'll see it. She did a phenomenal job breaking that down. So it'll answer any question you have. I promise. Very thorough. If you're not in my Baggy Baddies group, then I would love to have you join. And if you look under any of my tutorials, I have the link to that group in the description box. So hopefully we'll see you soon. I can't wait till my daughter gets old enough to hold some scissors. I'm going to put her butt to work. I'm going to be knocking out all kind of patterns because she's going to be cutting them all out for me. Do any of y'all have kids or grandkids that you have purchased a sewing machine for? I want to get her one, but I don't know what would be the best thing because she's only 5. But I want to get her one. I was looking online. I saw some, but they were like, I don't know. It was the kind that you don't use your feet. You use I don't know. It just seemed, the ones I saw seemed weird. I want it to be kind of like a real one where she can use her feet, or I don't know. If anybody has bought one, let me know what you think about it, or if you'd like to recommend it. I'm ready to get my baby sewing, y'all. Man, I wish this would have been the front because this side fits a lot better than the other. I don't even know why. Isn't that crazy? Like, they're the exact same pieces. Like, how does this one fit better than the other? Like, what is this life? No, your oldest stole your Cricut. Oh gosh. Okay, a singer talent. I have to look into that. Thank you. Oh wow, Lori. 12 grandbabies. That's awesome. Tammy, I can't believe your kid took your Cricut. What did they say? You weren't using it enough? So they wanted to take it off your hands? Okay, I'm starting to not be too mad at this bag. At first I was a little like, nah, but it's not too bad. Oh, I hear my baby. My baby's home. I can hear her. Never did I think. Oh my goodness, you didn't use it enough. Your other daughter's gonna beat her butt when she finds out she took it. I have a Cricut maker, and I don't use it enough either. We should start like a chat in the group on projects to do with our Cricut. Some people use it to cut their material, but I don't because I just feel like it would be too much trouble to because you have to put it on the mat, right? So I would still have to cut my material first. I have to cut it to fit the mat and then put it on the mat. I just feel like it's too much trouble. I tried to cut a mask on it one time years ago, and I don't know if it was the fabric that I used, but it stuck to the mat, and it wasn't a clean cut. And I was just like, after all that trouble, I was like, I might as well just cut this out by hand. But I did, I'm always looking and reading and trying to find some stuff. I did see where you can use the Cricut to do like embossing on your leather. And that is interesting to me. So I think I'm going to try to research that a little bit more and do a video on it if I can figure it out. Now, I would pull my Cricut out for that. Okay, so Deborah, why did it stress you out? I got vinyl dyes for designs and I found I could use it. Oh, okay. Yay, Terry. I'm gonna go get you on in a second. I'm using my phone right now to record. Or maybe one of my admin will pop you on in. If not, I'll do it whenever I get off of the live. Deborah, why was it stressful? Okay, if you weren't on earlier, we were talking about making a sewing event, maybe doing it maybe every couple of months, where we get together and everybody pulls something that they started, a project that they started. It can be clothes, it can be a bag, it can be whatever, that they never finished, and we work on that. And we do it, you know, maybe once a month or every couple of months. I don't know yet, but yeah, trying to see if anybody, if you know, who all would be interested in that. I'll probably post it in the Baggy Baddies page and see. But I think that would be fun because I have so many items sitting around, and I've been trying to clean up my workspace, and I have so many drawers of that. So I was like, you know what would be fun? I just want to declutter. Okay, I am not mad at this. Okay, yes. I am not mad at it at all. This definitely worked a lot better than when I used, oh yeah, this is dope. I like it a lot. And I'm going to be putting some strap ends here. So it's going to be a little bit more put together. It's going to be strap ends on here and here. This is the other color. And this is the color I'm going to use to bind the edges as well, because that's what she wanted, these colors. Hey, girl! What you doing? Hey, sweet pie. Don't knock over my camera. How was school?
Good.
Good. I just kissed your sweaty head. That was really gross. Okay, that's enough. How was school, sweet pie? Thank you for some sugar. You want to say hi?
I do what?
The camera. I'm on camera right now.
Hi. I'm another person.
You what?
I'm a girl.
You're a girl? I think they know that, but thank you for making that announcement.
I'm a what?
Okay. You just wiped all that sweat on me. That's what's up.
Wow.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, yeah, no, when I made the clear bag last time, I did it a lot different, and I just wasn't happy with it. But she ordered another, it's the same lady who ordered the clear one last time. I couldn't believe she ordered another one. I was like, oh my God, that was horrible. No, I'm just kidding. It wasn't horrible, but it just wasn't, I like it. So yeah, if you are looking to do a circle bag, then jump on it. This is a free pattern from Sallie Tomato. And I just modified it a little bit. I didn't modify it, did I? I actually think this is pretty, yeah. I did not modify this, I lied to you. I modified the last one, not this one. All right. Thank you, that's my baby. She is something else, I'll tell you that. All right. I should probably use tape, double-sided tape for this because I hate when my binding shifts on me when I'm working. What do y'all think? Should I live on the edge and just do it, or should I get some tape going? I'm going to get some tape going. Deborah said, yes, use double-sided tape. Okay, okay. Tammy, you don't like the clear vinyl, girl? I like the clear vinyl that has the black tint to it. This is the Juju tote that Sherelle just did that I made, and I used black tint for it because I like that. It just gives it, I don't know, I just think I think it looks more like a designer style, that tint element. Let's take that out so you can see the difference. See, that's my preference. But the lady that bye Heather, the lady who ordered this didn't want a tint. And I don't buy prints. Just not my preference. I don't like the prints. It looks a little kitty to me. But yeah, no, I do like a little bit of a tint to it. But this is fine. Let me get the tape. You're right. I need to do it right. I need to get the tape. But that's what I love about bag making, because sometimes the stuff that I would never use, I see somebody else use it and I'm like, oh my God, that looks so cute. I never would have thought. So, yeah. I do love to see. Also patterns, right? I'll see two people make the same bag pattern and it doesn't look anything alike. So I love that. I love modifying bags. I love to buy a pattern and modify it. I don't know. I like to make it look a little different. I think that's cool. Everyone has their own point of view because it's like we're all little artists, right? Oh, y'all, don't forget to hit the like button. I got 17 people. I only got 10 likes. Hit my like, girl. Help a sister out. I always forget to hit like. So I get it. I've watched the video like that I've watched to use numerous times, and one day I'll see it and see that I haven't hit the like button. I'm like, Rayvon, you've watched this video like 10 times. It's hard to remember. I hate when vinyls have a little fuzzy stuff on the end. I like the way they feel, but I hate it when I do exposed edges. I'm just complaining and complaining, huh? Shut it up, Ray. Yes, I need to use the tape. I was being lazy. Thank you for reminding me to do it right. I got tinted. I got the tinted. I got the tinted vinyl. What did I get? I think I got it from Hobby Lobby. I'm pretty sure I got the tinted vinyl from Hobby Lobby. I'm pretty sure. It was a long time ago, but I think that's where I got it from. Somebody said they like the spikes. Thank you. You know, I purchased so many spikes. Like, y'all, you don't even know. Like, let me just show you. I purchased hundreds of dollars of spikes, and I never put them on my website because one of them I just wasn't completely happy with the quality, and I don't like to put stuff on my site that I just am not in love with. So I'll just take that L. But some of them are beautiful, but I just got so upset that I just never put any of them. So if y'all think that I should add these to my site, let me know. Even if I do like at a discount. It's like the finish isn't all the way perfect on some of them. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I got so many. Like, look how cool this is. I got the kind with a curve. I just thought that was so dope when I saw it. And it's huge. I'm always looking for, like, different things to, like, accent on a bag. And so I was like, that's pretty cool. So I have got those. I've got these. Like, look how cool these are. Is it still blurry? I'm sorry. Yeah, so I've got like so many spikes. These are smaller. So maybe I'll go ahead and add them. They're just sitting in my with the rest of my hardware taking up space. Is it still blurry? Yeah, Halloween is around the corner, right? That would be pretty cool. That's a good idea. I should make a Halloween bag with some of these spikes. These are a little bit taller, and all of these come with screws. They're not rivets. They screw in through the bottom. Bye, Deborah. So yeah, I have a whole bunch of those are bigger. I have a whole bunch of screws, so I may get them added. They're just a fun little accent, right? Oh, and I like that they screw in. It's really easy. Tammy, there went my check. No, I sell most of my stuff in small quantities so that it can be affordable. Like I sell most of my stuff in singles. I mean, the spikes won't be single. They'll probably be in sets of 5, but so that you don't have to drop a lot of money at one time. I totally get it. It's supposed to be fun, a hobby. Like, you're not trying to spend all of our money on it. I try my best to price as best as I can. The thing that kills me is the shipping. Like, the shipping is what... Sometimes my shipping costs more than what I ordered, you know? Like, my shipping would be $400 or $500. I'm like, my gosh. So I have to put that into the... I have to add that into the price of my product. You know, because I don't do pre-orders. When you do pre-orders, you can order more because you have the money up front. And the more that you order, when you're ordering stuff like that, for bikers, yeah, for biker stuff would be cool with the spikes. When you order stuff like that, the more you order, the cheaper it is. The price goes down. But because I pay up front out of pocket, I can't just, you know, go crazy. So I wind up... I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'm just talking. But anyway, the shipping, yes, the shipping is expensive. So I have to add that into the cost of my products. One day, my business will be big enough where I can order a whole bunch at one time, and then it'll reduce my shipping, and then my prices will go down. I claim it. I am growing. I am growing. I am growing. But yeah, that would be cool on biker stuff, or like somebody said, Halloween being around the corner. I never think about stuff until the last minute. Like, I'm not very good at planning stuff. Like, planning something for Christmas or planning something for Halloween. I'm always like, the day before Halloween, I'm like, oh, let's make some Halloween stuff. Like, get it together. I gotta do a better job of planning ahead of time. I'm horrible at it. I am the worst. Three times is a charm. Leslie, yay, you're going to join my Facebook group. Thank you. I can't wait to see you there. Let me give a plug. If anybody is not part of my Baggy Baddies on Facebook, I would love to have you. It's just a bunch of bag makers talking and posting our pictures and giving tips and just making friends. That's all. It's fun. You can post my group. You can post links. It's just all about fun. We're bag makers, but we're just fun people as well. That's how I like to think of it. We're not just bag makers. We're cool people who happen to make bags. So I like to try to incorporate other things besides just bag into that group. Okay, I got my double-sided tape. Which side should I do first? The front, right? I am not mad at it. Leslie, oh my God. I was just thinking about that the other day. I have just become so depressed about that dang pattern. What had happened was I made the pattern. I was so pumped. But I needed to tweak a few more things on it. Mind you, I taught myself how to use the software that I used for my pattern. And it was no easy feat for me. It was stuff like that is really, really hard for me to do. And I thought that I had finally figured it out. I mean, I really had. And I had the pattern, the pieces, done. And I even recorded the tutorial for it and everything. But then I got some orders. So I had to put it on a back burner. And then I have a few pattern designers that I pretty much have agreements with to do videos for. And I do receive a commission for it. And so just on top of my orders and doing those tutorials, and then I also have tutorials that I do just for, especially new pattern designers, or if you're a friend of mine, or, you help me out, or I just really love it. I do a tutorial, and so it just takes up so much time. I don't think people understand how much time it takes to do a tutorial, especially the way that I do it. I was saying today, I switched up my, setup for my tutorials. I used to do it on a table over there, and then between each take, I would have to, stop the camera and then get up and walk over here to my sewing machine and sew it, and then go back to my station. And it just, whenever I sew a bag, it takes me, if I'm making a tutorial, it takes me 3 or 4 times longer than what it would take me to make a bag normally. So when I have these tutorials, it takes up like a week of my time, because then I have to upload it. And sometimes it takes, if you do tutorials, sometimes it'll upload in an hour. Sometimes I have uploaded a tutorial throughout the night. I'll wake up every few hours and I'll check it and refresh it so it keeps going. So it's just, when I do a tutorial, it takes up like a week to do a tutorial, to edit and film it. And so I just kept having tutorials I needed to do and orders. And finally, I just got so frustrated that I was just like, screw it. Like, I just kind of gave up on it. But I was thinking about it yesterday. Like, I really was excited about that pattern and I love it. And I've made so many and I've recorded the tutorial, but I just haven't had the time to go in and finish the publishing part of it on the computer. And I just keep putting it on the back burner. But yesterday I was sitting down doing my affirmations and I said, Rayvon, I'm going to refocus. I'm going to refocus. And if I have to take a break from doing some tutorials for a while, then that's just what I'm going to have to do so that I can focus on my pattern, because I really am excited about that pattern. I love it and I want to put it out. I just haven't had the time to finish it. And I feel shitty. Like, I wish I had never even shown it, because I always get asked about it and it just makes me more depressed, you know, because I really thought that I would have had it out by now. Just feels kind of like a failure, but it's fine. I'm gonna get back to it. I'm gonna get it put out. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. So that's the deal with the Vani. Oh, and another thing, reason why it's taken so long is that after wearing the ones that I've been making, I felt like it was a little too small. I love a small bag, but it was just a little too small because I was having trouble closing it once I got my phone put in a case. And I was like, okay, no, I need to be able to at least comfortably have a phone with a big case on it and be able to close the bag. So I decided I wanted to reconfigure it and change the dimensions. And then I'm also going to make a big Vani. So it's going to be, the pattern's going to come with a mini and a big, because a lot of people don't like small bags. So I kind of want to cater to more people that way. And so with all that being said, I haven't had the time to do it, but it is still there. I am still thinking about it every day. I think about that damn bag. So I am going to finish it. It's just, it's taken me way longer than I thought it was going to. Sorry, I just gave you a 20-minute answer for what could have been like a few seconds. It's coming, Guru. It's coming. I promise it is. All right, so I think I'm going to put this on the end to enclose it. I'm just going to snip the corners like that so that it doesn't show on either side. There we go. That's fun. All right. Not too shabby. Leslie. Yeah. Yeah. But I think now that I did the setup like this, where I don't have to stop my camera and get up and walk every time I go from, you know, doing it to sewing, I think now it's not going to be as stressful as it used to be. And I'm going to back this up when I do the actual video so that everything shows. But yeah, it's going to be, my life is going to be easier as far as tutorials once I finish figuring out my new setup. Yeah, it's going to be fine. It's all going to be good. All good in the hood, right? I'm going to figure it out. I think more of that angle might work. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I sure appreciate it. Just running my mouth. Talking about nothing. You know, Misery loves company, so it's nice to have a little company in here while I'm sewing. All right, I'm going to start here on the bottom, I guess. Okay, so I have this table that I added just so that I would be able to record over here. I'm going to slide it out of the way because when doing bags like this, that's when the cylinder comes in handy, because now I have all of this space for this bag. Bam. See? See how that works? Gotta love a cylinder. Oh my gosh, that scared me. That piece of fabric was on my wheel and I saw it out of the corner of my eye. I always get so nervous when I'm doing binding like this, like, you know, because it's blind. It's like, please, please don't miss it on the bottom. Please. Okay, okay. There we go. Oh, shit. I missed the very bottom of the piece right there. So close. Right there. Bloop. Dang it. Dang it. I hate that. Gosh, I hate that. It's gonna ruin my whole day. I'm gonna leave it alone for now because I'll figure out a way to fix that. I mean, I could just sew over it. I guess if I sew exactly over that stitch, it would be fine. I could do that. I could just sew directly over it. I'll leave it for now. All right. I think I'm good for now. Tammy, I was about to say the same thing. I think I'm going to go now so I can start getting dinner ready. In Tennessee. Thanks for joining us today. I appreciate it. Karen, the cylinder arm really is great for stuff like that, right? Like, when people ask, like, should they get a cylinder? I always say, if you're getting an industrial machine and you're asking, should you get an industrial, a cylinder industrial, I'm always like, do it. If you're getting an industrial anyway, you might as well get that cylinder arm and have the advantage of being able to maneuver your bag. Like, go for it. It just makes it so much easier. For sure. Samantha, it is so cute the way that your husband has started sewing and is just taken over. Like, I think that is adorable. Like, he's really doing a good job too. Have y'all seen Sam's husband in Baggy Baddies? He started sewing a few months ago and he is just knocking them out of the park. Dave comes in here and tells me, you know, what fabric looks good and what I should do, but he's never actually tried to put anything together. I think that's so cool. Now, the problem would be when he started trying to use my fabric. Now it would be a problem. Now you need to get out of my workspace. It's all fun and games until they start using your material, right? Could you imagine going and look for your favorite material you've been holding on to for that perfect project, and you go and then your husband uses it? Oh gosh. Mom, Dad, why are y'all fighting? Your daddy got into my stash. My sewing stash. I'm so corny. Oh gosh. But seriously, could you imagine? My binding is 3/4 of an inch, in case anybody gives a shit. In case anybody cares, I did my binding 3/4 of an inch. And it was pretty perfect. You have a no touch area? That is just too funny. Oh yeah, Sam, how are you liking your machine? I know it's not really that new anymore, but it was new for a while. How's that working for you, that industrial that you got? Didn't you find it on sale or something pretty awesome? I feel like I remember. Every time I see somebody posting these awesome machines that they find on discount, I always immediately run to Facebook Marketplace thinking I'm going to find one, and I never do. Every time. I need to change my blade. It's getting dull. I always see people posting these great sewing machines they found for like $25 or something crazy. And I'm like, okay, when's my time, Lord? Where's my blessing gonna show up? See? Found it on Marketplace. I knew it. My Marketplace is not that cool, I guess, over here in Texas. I never see sewing machines on sale. Not good ones, anyway. I feel like we have some new people on since the beginning, so is anybody working on anything that you want to share? Let's talk about it. I'm looking for some easy projects to work on. Fast, easy sews. That's what I'm looking for. If you got it, let me know. No, but Sam, that's really cool. Do y'all sew in the room at the same time together, or do y'all typically sew at different times? That would be cool to be in the room together, hanging out and sewing. That would be pretty dope. She said, definitely not a $25 machine. Yeah, no, that wasn't you. But I have seen it. That's still a good deal, though. $2,200 for 38. That's pretty nice. That's fun that y'all sew together. Did y'all hear my stomach? It literally just growled. If y'all heard that, that's crazy. I'm embarrassed. Oh, y'all are so cute. Y'all are so cute. Oh, you know what else I want to do? I don't know if y'all heard me earlier talking about how I want to do If you have a project that you started that you didn't finish, I want to do a event like a night where we just kind of where everybody pulls out a project that they were working on that they didn't finish, and we all sew it together. So um, I don't know what we're gonna call it, but we'll figure it out. I think that'd be fun. And then another thing I want to do is I want to do a night where we. Sorry, y'all, I'm struggling with the camera. I want to do a night where we kind of clean up, I guess. Do y'all have drawers of fabric, like scrap pieces? Just, I don't know, like pieces that are not really big enough to make a whole bag, but you just felt like you didn't want to throw it away? Or am I the only one? I think I have a problem. I have got so many boxes and drawers like that. So I think I want to do an event because I need help. I really feel like I can't throw it away. But I need to. I need to clean my space and get rid of the stuff. Let it go. Let the clutter go. And I feel like I'm not the only one. So maybe if we planned a night where we all did it together, let's just get some wine or, if you don't drink alcohol, get some water, whatever. And we just get together and we all get those boxes and we throw it out. Like I'm thinking about going through it before I throw it out, but I'm like I don't even think I should go through it because if I go through it, I'm going to justify keeping it. And I have so many boxes of that I haven't touched for years, and when it fills up, I start a new box. And as I'm growing my hardware, I'm running out of space, and so I want to just let it go. But I don't want to, but I need to. So maybe if we plan a night where we all get together and we all just go through our stuff and throw away those scraps, all the pieces of stuff that we haven't touched in years. We can be a support group to each other. So if you're interested in that, let me know. I'm gonna plan a date. It's gonna probably be 2 or 3 weeks from now because I have to get my mind ready to throw all this stuff away because it really is stressful to think that I'm gonna throw it away, but I want to do it. So anyway, yeah, let me know what you think about that. I wanna declutter and get my life together. I'm gonna get my life together. I am. A lot of boxes, yeah. I'm gonna pull this up so I can read it because I'm about to go cook dinner, but I want to make sure I read the last few things before I get off. Is this ghetto? I'm looking at my computer while I'm on the computer. My second quiver sling by Country Cow Designs. I'm not familiar with that one. I'll have to try it out. Oh, it's a Bag of the Month Club. Very cool. I used to be in Bag of the Month, and then I don't know. I think I think when I had got all of my stuff hacked, and I had to cancel a bunch of credit cards. I think the card that I had on file for Bag of the Month was one of those cards, and I just never renewed it. I need to get back into it. Dang, I have 4 machines. That's crazy. A lot of boxes. De-scrap and wrap. I like that. De-scrap and wrap. That's fun. Yes, Terry, I have a whole bunch. Yes, I always keep my long pieces and wrap and roll them up because I'm always like, it's 4 inches wide. I can make a crossbody strap out of it. So I'm going to keep those. I'm not going to throw those away. I'm going to throw away the little pieces I have that are like 6 inches by 8 inches or, but they could also, I'm going to throw it away. Terry said I'm sewing together scraps for what? It's a problem we have. You know what it is? It's because we hoard our fabric for so long. By the time we go to use it, we want to make sure that we use every little piece. And a lot of these fabrics are expensive. And so I feel like I have to use every bit of it or I'm losing my money. But we got to let it go, y'all. We got to let it go. We got to stop. It's never going to end. It's never going to end. So we have to make it end. We're sewing scraps together to make new fabric. Oh my God. It's funny because it's true because guess what? I do it I've done it. I ain't gonna lie. And now I have pieces of scrap that are pieces of scrap sewn together. What is this world? Like, let me show you. You think I'm kidding. You think I'm kidding, but I'm not. Oh, there's a camera right there. I have a box. Where is it? I don't even know where it is because I wound up moving everything around. I don't know where it is, but I have a box of scraps that I've sewn together. Like, here's some of it. I have my box of scraps, and then I have my boxes of scraps that I've sewn together. Like, what's wrong with us? What's wrong with us? What is this like? I'm glad I'm not the only one, but it has to stop. Oh, T. Hey, T. She said there's a place to send scrap fabric for recycling. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so you know what? I'll have to look into that. I'll look into that, and then the night that we do our, de-stash wrap, I'll post the link to that so that everybody will have that available. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better. So that we're not just throwing it all away. It's called for days. Okay. Thank you so much. For days. Okay, good. Okay, so now we have no excuse. I thought I heard my baby screaming. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Is it T? T-Reen? All right, I think that's it. I think I'm going to call it a day. I need to go cook dinner. Are y'all cooking dinner? What are y'all making? I make the same thing every day and I'm over it. I need some new ideas, but I want it to be easy and fast. Just like my sewing. I want easy and fast dinners. I've never learned how to cook on a crock pot, but I think I want to learn now because apparently it sounds great. You just put some stuff in the pot and then you go to work and then it's ready when you come home. I've never done that before, so I've been looking into that. We actually have a crock pot, Dave told me. I didn't even know we owned one, but we do. And so now I just need to find some recipes to throw in there. Dave doesn't eat red meat or pork. So we don't buy it because when I think of crock pot, I think of I always think that people be putting what's that? They be putting that, I don't know, that it's some kind of red meat that they put in that pot roast. And I've had some before and it was really good, but I can't make it because he don't eat it. So I've been trying to find like crock pot recipes that are chicken, friendly. But yeah, so that's my thing. Instapot. Not cooking tuna sandwich. I did pick up some tuna. I could make a tuna salad or something. I don't know. It's gonna be easy though. I picked up some Zatarain's pasta, chicken pasta Alfredo in a bag, so that'd be easy. But yeah, I want to start finding some really good crock chicken chili. I've never made a chili in my life, and I want to learn. Make like a chicken chili. That sounds good. I started a chat in Baggy Baddies for baddies who cook, and I haven't been using it much. But if any of y'all have some recipes that y'all make a lot that y'all can share the link for, or if you want to share your own recipe, please hop in that chat because I do always go in there periodically and try to find some recipes to steal for the house. So it's in one of the it's just one of the chats in Maggie Baddies. Help a girl out. Ice cream for dinner, Monique. You cannot eat ice cream for dinner. My daughter would love that, but no, I gotta get some vegetables in that little girl, and I gotta do it in a sneaky way. She only likes broccoli, and she likes broccoli and she likes cucumbers. Other than that, I have to find a way to trick her. Yeah, they be cooking. Yeah, so I'm gonna. I saw a lemon chicken recipe for a crock pot, so I'll try that out. If it's good, I'll post it in the Baggy Baddies Who Cook chat group so y'all can try it out. But anyway, says who ain't no babies over here. I know that's right, girl. I know that's right. I can't wait till my baby's old enough to cook for me. I'm gonna be like, you owe me for the past like 15 years. Get in that kitchen and cook me a meal, honey. I'm gonna have her cooking my food. I'm gonna have her up here cutting my patterns out. That's what I'm looking forward to. Oh, all right. Bye, everybody. Bye, Samantha. Bye, everybody. I'm gonna really go downstairs and find something for my family to eat. Get off of this computer. Thanks, everybody, for stopping by. Yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Let me know if the setup looked okay. I changed because this is going to be my new setup for my tutorials. I'm on my cell phone today. I'm still going to use my good camera for my tutorials, but this is going to be the angle so that I don't have to move around and that a lot of people want to see me sewing on this machine. So you'll be able to see the sewing. So if this angle is okay, let me know. If you think I should go higher, then I don't know. Just help me out. Or maybe just when I post my next tutorial, then you can comment underneath it and tell me how the angle looks. I would appreciate it. I just need help. All right. That's it. Bye, everybody. Everybody have a good night. You're not going to want to eat it, I promise you. Well, you know what, T? I saw a recipe today that kind of reminded me of chicken and dumplings. It was you slow cook the chicken breast with some, I think, a broth or something, or maybe Campbell's cream of mushroom or cream of something. And then after you slow cook it all day, you get biscuits, the kind of biscuits that you buy, like that you pop. I don't know what you call it, those biscuits, and you break it up and put it in the crock pot, and then you cook it for 1 more hour. And the picture looked really good. It almost looked like chicken and dumplings, but with the biscuits, almost like a pot pie, but with biscuits in it. It looked really good. So that's on my list as well. I'll let y'all know if it comes out good. Okay, bye everybody. I really am gonna go now. Take care of my family. Bye y'all. See y'all next time.